Good morning. Good morning, my sweet kikis. Welcome back to another video. I am here this morning cooking and preparing breakfast for my family. So today I will be preparing bacon, which I have in the oven here. If you can see down in there, I got the bacon, and I have my skillet warming up because I'll be making pancakes. And I have some white chocolate morsels I'll be using in some of them. I also have my water boiling for my grits. And these are 5-minute quick grits. 5-minute quick grits. So my water's already warm and it's ready. And I got my bacon baking. So I'm gonna use a little salt in my water, just a little, because I'll be using cheese and butter today. Well, margarine. And I'm seeing my skillet is warm. So I put vegetable oil in my container here to have it handy, so I can just squeeze it in as I need. And yeah, we're gonna take it from there. So hopefully my bacon will be finished. I cut my bacon in half. You know, they come with the long slices, so I cut those slices in half. So I have 2 pans of bacon, which are cut in half, so I can have smaller pieces and easily accessible to eat. Y'all like accessibility, don't you? I do too. Got me some iced water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour mine. Have to check mine, make sure they're hot. Put me some oil just in the bottom of my skillet, like that. And that, so it feels warm enough to go ahead and put mine. Already pre-made, and I use the Mills Pearling Company pancake mix. So I just add water. Now if you want to add milk or whatever you like to yours, I just add some water to mine. And I got some hot water in my coffee pot to make some chai tea. So here we go. I like to make good size pancakes, so that's why I got my bigger size skillet. I could have used my a small little skillet, and it's a non-stick pan, so to cook more at a time. I thought about cooking more at a time, but I'm gonna cook them one by one since my bacon is cooking. I like for my pancake have enough room to spread. So that's why I chose to use this skillet. And then when your skillet is at appropriate temperature, your pancake will start bubbling. And let me just look down in the pan. See how the oil is simmering around? You don't want it to be too hot where it splashes when you drop your batter in. But you see how those bubbles are bubbling? That let you know it's cooking. So when it's full of bubbles and you begin to brown around the edges, then you need to flip it. So I have my spatula. I think I need to get my bigger size spatula though. It's more rounded. That one. Scoop and flip versus this one. Now I'm gonna drop a few morsels into my batter like this versus mixing it in. This way I know that how much white chocolate morsel I have in it versus mixing it and then you get a uneven amount in your batter. So I'm just gonna put a few into the batter. And see how that thing is fluffing up? Let y'all look over into the pan again, to the skillet. See how it's fluffing up? And you can see that brown action going over all around that thing there. That's letting me know it's about ready to flip. So my bacon is coming along really well. I'm not gonna put my grits in until I'm almost done with my pancake, because they cook fairly fast. And well, I can put it on warm, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. All right, so this is about ready to flip here. See all my bubbles I have on top? I have a lot of little bubbles. You want to show me your chair?
Yes.
Okay. My grandson want to show his chair. Step back. Go back. The other way. See, he got his chair. All right, let's see it. I like to do my oil, so when I flip this, there'll be some underneath. Look at that pretty brown.
I want you, see?
Why are you standing in the chair?
My water here. See my water.
Yeah, see your water. Don't stand in the chair, sit down. Thank you. Sit right there. All right, it's smelling lovely. When I put my second pancake in here, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my grits. Show you how to do how I prepare my grits. So to know if this side is ready, you're gonna see a little brown around the edge there. And it shouldn't take very long for this to cook. And y'all know I already pre-salted my grits. So if you like a lot of salt, that's on you, but I don't. I just sprinkle about a teaspoon in my water, especially with a pot this size. And let us lift up to look perfectly brown. Brown, brown, brown. That's what we like downtown. All right, a little bit more oil. Not too much. I'm gonna roll it around the pan. And we're gonna drop it like a hat. Drop it like a hat. It's okay if your pancakes are not the same exact size. That's fine. Had I had my smaller skillet, it would have made them the same perfect size, but sometimes it's hard for me to flip in that small pan like I want. So I'm gonna do it again. Stick these morsels in here because stick my morsels in here again. Just fix them in like you want. Try to get down off of the step stool before you hurt yourself. My grandson is very adventurous. So he climb on top of stuff and then he started crying about my leg, my leg. It's all good. I don't measure when I pour my grits. You can if you like. I'm gonna stir these grits on in here like this, like that right there. And that right there is about a cup, just by eyesight. You don't want to have your tap up so high that the grits pop. And I'm gonna do it like a half a cup. So that's about a cup and a half right there. Make sure you stir your grits so they won't be lumpy. Sometimes you may catch a few lumps. All you gotta do is take your spoon and just hit it on the side, pull that lump up on the side of your grits, and mash it, and it'll even right on out. A lot of Southerners like grits. Some eat oatmeal too, but for me in my house, we like grits better. I'm not saying I won't ever eat oatmeal, because I do sometimes, but it's rare. Look at that flip. You're gonna mash all your extra out. So it's very important to make sure it's brown on that one side before you do your flip, because you'll have all kind of batter just rolling out. Ooh, let me turn you low again. Getting pretty steamy over here. So that was about a cup and a half for this size boiler that I put. And the good thing about grits, you always can add water to it. And when you add water, you want to add some hot water, not cold water. So I turn my grits down to low because, like I said, it's 5-minute grits, so it don't take very long. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to add in here when I drop my other pancake. Let me show you these grits. See that consistency there? I'm going to add a little water to it because it's going to thicken up some more. And you don't want your grits too thick. But what I'm doing now is beating out my lumps. So yeah, I'm going to get me some more water to add to that. Somebody's going to enjoy that pancake right there. Again, repeat. Oil. To base the bottom of your pan. And we're going to drop a few morsels in here. It's very important to have all your ingredients and stuff out that you're going to use, because especially when you're multitasking, trying to prepare more than one thing at the same time. So you won't have to move as much. Didn't realize my back was too, yeah. Alright, got my morsels in there. Let me get my hot water. And see, because the skillet is already hot, it doesn't take long for it to cook. So let me add my water here. I didn't want these to be, see how thick they had, I'm sure. They thicken up. So when they are thickened, that's why I don't add my stuff first, like my butter and cream cheese. You can add butter, but I don't do my cream cheese and other stuff because I don't know how thick my grits are going to turn out. I may have to loosen them up. just like this. So when I added that water to loosen it up, I'm gonna show you the consistency I like. See, these are cooking fairly fast because it's already heated up. So, give it a little flip. Like so. I like to make sure my oil get on every. Sometimes I use grapeseed oil. I just put a cup of water, hot water, in my measuring cup until I just pour a little at a time because I need to see the consistency of it before I stop pouring water. That bacon is looking good. I like to rotate my bacon from the front to the back because I got two pans in here. So because it cooks in this, I like it to be cooked evenly. So I do a little rotation right before it's completely done. Alright, so I use that whole cup of water because I need about a cup and a half of grits in this pot. Don't want to burn myself. I don't want to forget about this. Hey. Remember your multitasking, honey. And baby, you got to get it in. Got to move, got to move. That's going to be a good size. My husband said he only wanted one, so I made a bigger one. Now you may just want to drop your morsels in like that. That's fine too. Versus sticking your hand down in it like I did. And this is actually quicker. Alright, my grits are at the consistency I like. You don't want them too thick, you don't want them too loose. You want them in the middle. Alright, my grits like, sound like my drop like that. Show you. See how they drops? Not too loose, not too thick. Now I'm gonna add my butter, which I sliced my butter so it can melt quicker. And this is actually margarine. I'm just going to use that. We're going to stir that in. Get that in. While that's melting, I'm going to do this quick flip. There we go. That's why I love a non-stick pan. Might have to get him his own plate. Yep, I got to get him his own plate. His is bigger than ours. All right, I'm gonna put my stick of cream cheese. Let me check my food. Don't want to burn the bacon. 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 Yes. See that? Misha, can you come pull this bacon up? Put it in this container for me. Put some paper towel in it. All right, this one is ready. That's hubby's. And I think we got one more good pancake out of here. I might get two out. Yeah, I can get two out of this one. Yes. And drop these morsels, and then I'm gonna add my cream cheese.
Cream cheese to what? Cream cheese to what?
Grits. Oh, excuse me. I like to cut my cream cheese off in here too, so it can be easy to melt. Let me turn my oven off. Let's give this a quick stir. Cream cheese make the grits creamier. That's why I'm doing it. You don't have to add cream cheese. That's optional. You don't have to add butter. That's optional. But we like some cream cheese. So this is about 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese that I just added. I gotta do a quick flip over here. Let me turn this down because it's starting to cook faster. And that's what I don't like about this eye on my stove. The longer it's on, the hotter it gets. So now I also have some smoked Gouda. I'm gonna cut some of this smoked Gouda off in there. Let that melt. Put a little bit more Gouda. I just don't want my pancake to burn. All right, we got one more good pancake to roll off in here. And I like to scrape, okay? Get all my batter. There we go. I'm gonna drop a few morsels in here. Stir up my Gouda. Let's sprinkle me some pepper. Black pepper. Not too much, just enough on the top to blend in. My husband likes black pepper. I like some black pepper too. But if you want some additional black pepper, I just tell them they have to add it at the table, honey. So I don't want to burn my grandson's mouth, but he swear it be hot. Put a few more pieces of this Gouda to make it a little bit more cheesier. Creamy, creamy, creamy. Dreamy, dreamy, dreamy. Let that sit and melt. Let me flip this. This is ready. Bring that down. Drop. And I push everything in to the side so it can connect. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this tap off. Misha, come and get the. I had asked you to pull up the bacon, child. Yeah.
I don't know. I told you something you did.
Put it up and put it up. That's why I gave it to you.
I didn't know. Sorry. Shit. I didn't mean to. I didn't say to somebody.
That's right. All right, y'all. Let me show you what my... Oh, don't want to break my cup. Let me show you what my grits are looking like. That is ready. Some people choose to put butter on top of their pancakes while they're hot, but I don't, since I use oil. That's why I use oil to cook them. Put some added saturated fat. It don't hurt sometimes if you don't do it often. All right, let me show you what. I had yellow cheese. You can see the cheese more. But since I don't have a white cheese, you only can taste it. But let me show you the creaminess of my grits. Creamy, dreamy. See that? I wish you guys could taste them, but since you're not here, you can't taste it. All right, let me go up here and make my tea right quick. And then we'll be done, guys. So, I'm gonna take my cup, dream it, do it. Message. So I'm gonna take my agave. I use agave as a sweetener. It's plant-based. So I use about, for this cup, I use about 2 teaspoons. I'm gonna add some coffee mate, which is French vanilla. You can get whatever flavor you like. And I just put about, because we're doing chai tea, okay? Trying to make chai tea. And I put about 2 teaspoons because I like it to look the color. Now this is my version of chai tea, okay? I use ginger and honey or ginger and lemon tea bag, but today I'll be using decaffeinated green tea. And oh, I use decaffeinated tea and coffee because it's better on my kidneys. Plus, with me being diabetic, for this size cup, I'm only going to use 1 tea bag. But if I had a bigger size cup, I would use a bigger one. So cinnamon, I'm going to add cinnamon, or you can add allspice to it. Because we're talking about chai tea. So I use about a tablespoon is what I'm going to use. And then I'll pour my hot water in. Don't fill your cup to the brim. I'm going to stick. Ooh. Stir it up, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. I have coffee stirrers too, but since I had to measure my So you might as well go ahead and use it. And normally chai tea is like white. So the spices they use is like a different color, but I like cinnamon in mine. So it looks like that. Make it look like coffee. You can use milk versus dry cream, or you can use liquid creamer. I'm gonna drop my tea bag in, and I'm gonna let this steep for 3 to 5 minutes. And then that's your chai tea. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great Saturday. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as follow me on TikTok. I am Sweet Kiki 2 on TikTok, and I am Sweet Kiki on Facebook. Thank you guys. I love you. See you next time. Bye.